You may probably know about Steve Jobs and Bill Gates rivalry, Trump and China rivalry. What you probably don't know about is the world's most powerful CEOs rivalry, Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. This heated rivalry has been going on for the past 15 years and counting. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at the cause of these clash. As both CEOs grow their wealth and power, their feud also grow. Bezos is currently the wealthiest living person and runs Amazon's sprawling empire, while also involving himself in Blue Origin's quest to send people to the moon. Musk is a dual CEO, manning the ship at both Tesla and SpaceX. Over the years, their not-so-subtle rivalry has even given way to Twitter spats and name-calling. Here's how Musk and Bezos' rivalry began and everything that has happened since then. Back in early 2000, Jeff Bezos wasn't yet the titan he is today. He had launched Amazon 5 years prior, and the company had gone public in 1997. Amazon wasn't yet the powerhouse it would become. It was years before the company would launch Prime, start its own streaming service, or create its cloud infrastructure service, Amazon Web Services. But Bezos has always been interested in space. He told the Miami Herald in 1982, after he graduated high school as valedictorian, that he wanted to create outer space colonies for millions of people. As a result of that long-held interest in leaving Earth, Bezos launched Blue Origin in 2000, a new startup focused on human spaceflight. Elon Musk, on the other hand, was already a millionaire several times over, but he hadn't become CEO of Tesla yet. Around the time Bezos was launching Blue Origin, Musk had already sold Zip2, a startup he launched with his brother Kimball to Compaq for roughly $300 million. Musk was also in the process of building PayPal, while it would be later sold to eBay for $1.5 billion. Musk made about $160 million off the PayPal sale, and used the money to launch SpaceX in 2002. In the beginning, I wouldn't actually let even my friends invest, because everyone would lose their money. Musk said during an interview at South by Southwest in 2018, "I thought I'd rather lose my own money." The beginning of Musk-Bezos' rivalry seems to date back to 2004, when the two CEOs met for dinner, since both CEOs loved the idea of humanity in space. Along with their respective reusable rocket ambitions, they shared ideas. The beginning of Musk-Bezos' rivalry seems to date back to 2004, when the two CEOs met for dinner, since both CEOs loved the idea of humanity in space, along with their respective reusable rocket ambitions. They shared ideas, but it seems the dinner didn't go well. "I actually did my best to give good advice, which he largely ignored," Musk said after the meeting, according to Christian Davenport's book, The Space Barons. By 2004, both Blue Origin and SpaceX were still in their infancy. Neither company had completed any launches yet. Everything was theoretical until 2013, when NASA was offering to sell their launch pad. This only added tension to the rivalry, as both of them wanted the NASA launch pad for their respective companies and only one would get it. Now, SpaceX wanted exclusive ownership of the launch pad, in which it would be only them that use it if NASA sold it to them, while Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin proposed the launch pad would be available to all to use until they were ready to use it. In other words, renting and leasing the launch pad to anyone willing to pay. They both wanted the launch pad badly, and for a minute it looked like Elon Musk's SpaceX was about to get exclusive use of the launch pad, as he already had what was needed compared to Blue Origin, when I'm ready approach. So Jeff Bezos, in an attempt to keep the negotiations with NASA in his favor, made a big move by filing for a protest alongside SpaceX rival United Launch Alliance with the government to prevent SpaceX from using the pad. Bezos proposed converting it into a commercial spaceport available to all launch companies, which sounded okay and fair compared to Elon Musk's idea of dominance. Musk was of course not happy about the move made by Bezos against him, and called the move a phony blocking tactic, taking a swipe at Bezos' Blue Origin. Adding that Blue Origin has not yet succeeded in creating a reliable suborbital spacecraft, despite spending over 10 years in development. Musk told Space News at the time, "If they do show up in the next 5 years with a vehicle qualified to NASA's human rating standards that can dock with the space station, which is what Pad 39A is meant to do, we will gladly accommodate their needs. Frankly, I think they're more likely to discover unicorns dancing in the flame duct," he added. SpaceX eventually won the right to take over the pad. Now Musk was leading by one, and that ended that chapter. In 2014, the two companies got into a patent battle when Blue Origin was granted a patent for drone ships, which are used for landing rocket boosters. SpaceX petitioned to invalidate the patent. Blue Origin's owner of the patent would mean SpaceX would need to pay to use the technology. SpaceX argued that the science in the patent was old hat, given that the concept of drone ships had been around for decades. A judge sided with SpaceX, leading to Blue Origin withdrawing most of the claims in the patent. The rivalry at first wasn't all that known to the world, but in recent years, Musk and Bezos have been more public about their feud, taking their rivalry to Twitter. Both execs have seized an opportunity to take shots at the other, most often sniping at each other over reusable rockets. For example, after Blue Origin successfully landed its New Shepard rocket in 2015, Bezos tweeted a video calling it the rarest of beasts, a used rocket. Musk responded, saying SpaceX had performed the feat 3 years prior. On April 10, 2019, Amazon announced its plan to launch 3,236 satellites into orbit to provide broadband internet access, a project that seemed very similar to one Musk's SpaceX had embarked on in late 2017, when it had launched Starlink internet satellites around its Falcon 9 rocket. Musk replied to the story on Project Kuiper, tagging Bezos and writing copy followed by the cat emoji. It's no news that Musk is known for being outspoken on media outlets like interviews and social media such as Twitter. When the BBC asked Musk about Bezos in 2016, he responded, "Jeff who?" He has repeatedly and publicly called Bezos a copycat. Once after Amazon announced its plan to launch internet beaming satellites, and again when Amazon acquired self-driving taxi company Zoox. Musk once again poked at Bezos in 2019, after unveiling the Blue Origin's concept for lunar landing vehicle, called Blue Moon. "Putting the word blue on a ball is questionable branding," he tweeted. Musk later mocked up a screenshot of a New York Times article that changed the name from Blue Moon to Blue Balls. For his part, Bezos has been less overt about his distaste for Musk and SpaceX, but he's made veiled comments about his thoughts on the company's plans. While Bezos came short of calling out Musk directly, he has taken aim at Musk's biggest ambition, colonizing Mars, the main goal of SpaceX. Bezos' focus is on getting humans to the moon, and he's described the idea of reaching Mars as unmotivating. Go live on the top of Mount Everest for a year and see if you like it, because it's a garden paradise compared to Mars, Bezos said in 2019. During his presentation for Blue Moon, Bezos referenced SpaceX's Mars ambitions once again, titling a slide about Mars, "Far, Far Away." Though the pair's main point of contention appears to be space, Musk has made other pointed remarks about Amazon, recently calling the company a monopoly, after Amazon's publishing service refused to publish a book about the coronavirus by writer Alex Berenson. Musk tweeted at Bezos that the situation was insane and called for Amazon to be broken up. Amazon's Kindle Direct publishing service refusing to publish Berenson's book titled Unreported Truths About COVID-19 and Lockdowns. Berenson tweeted a screenshot of an email he says he received from Amazon and said the company censored his book. The screenshot appeared to show the publishing division saying the book does not comply with its guidelines. Amazon later told Business Insider the book was removed in error and would be reinstated. Both Bezos and Musk have continued to make progress and grow their wealth, even as their rivalry continues on. In May, SpaceX experienced a historic feat. The company successfully launched 2 NASA astronauts into space. And Musk's other venture, Tesla, has hit all-time highs in the stock market in recent weeks, particularly after the company reported blockbuster second quarter earnings. Earlier this month, Musk became the 5th wealthiest person in the world, with a net worth of over $74 billion. Bezos, on the other hand, still remains the richest person in the world. One day earlier in July, Bezos added $13 billion to his net worth, nudging his wealth to over $189 billion. While Bezos is facing government scrutiny over Amazon's potentially anti-competitive behavior, Amazon continues to thrive. The company reported a huge beat for second quarter earnings after a surge in demand during the coronavirus crisis. Regardless of where Bezos and Musk's rivalry stands, the two moguls won't stop being competitors anytime soon. These days, their companies are both submitting designs for lunar landers to NASA for a mission to return humans to the moon by 2024. One thing positive can be said about the rivalry, which is end users like us will benefit from whoever wins, as healthy competition always leads to innovation and creativity. We can't wait to see what next big idea these two giants have. That is all we have for you today. Thank you for watching. Till next time!